we got coaches crashing out. We got market manipulation. And if you haven't tapped in, we're going to have a giveaway. So if you stick around to the end, you'll know exactly what you need to do to get the giveaway prizes, and you'll know what prizes that we have that we're just giving away. There ain't nothing really you got to do too much. But yeah, tap in with us, man. Hey, what's good, J Dan, man? It's been a couple weeks. What's good?
Yep. Man, chilling, man. I'm trying to get right into it. I'm trying to talk about
All
Michigan.
right, yeah. So let's talk about the crash out, man. Like, so Michigan coach Sharon Moore. Is it Sharon Moore? I didn't even know who the brother was before this because I don't watch. I'm not up on college football that much. So like, you can enlighten me on his plight because I know he replaced Jim Harbaugh, I think, or something
Mhm.
like that.
Yeah.
He replaced Harbaugh at Michigan,
Yep.
coached underneath Harbaugh, right? And then yeah, and then all of a sudden, I'm seeing that he's getting detained by the police
Mhm.
and I'm like, wait a minute. The question I had was, why are the police involved? Like,
Yeah.
he was just beating his assistant's cakes. That's all. Like, and
No,
yeah,
he.
that might be unprofessional conduct or whatever. But then I was like, something ain't adding up here. I kept saying that, like, something ain't adding up. There's more to this story. And then it just kept coming out.
Yeah. More
Pause.
and more. Yeah. He crashed out. I mean, he got caught cheating, lost, got fired, realized he was losing 13 M's, and after that he crashed out. Like he
Yeah.
left. He said he was gonna kill himself to his in his own house to his wife and family. Left the house. They didn't know where he went. He went straight to the side piece's house, said he was going to kill himself and her there. Police come, they go back, they're looking for him. The wife shares his location, and he's in the church. He said, Lord,
He
forgive
said,
me.
Lord, give me to my sin.
He said, if you
He
could
was
please
like,
make
man.
these 13 M's come back and let me at least keep one of these pieces of work around. He fumbled everything. Every dude, bro. To fumble everything in one day is crazy. It's like, are you
I hate
fumbled
to
the
laugh.
bag? You
I
might
don't
let
even
it,
like to laugh.
but you lost the family, you lost the kid, you lost the 13 M's, the coaching, you lost the side piece, bro. You lost it all, and you got 3 felonies in one day, bro.
He
That's
had the
so
worst. Did he have the worst? Did he have the worst of the holiday season for
you
anybody
got to,
he had to have the worst day.
bro.
I
You
don't know
got
how many. That's an interesting question. Is that the worst day that we've seen somebody have this month? I mean,
bro.
outside of people, the Orange Man and shit that
That
he be on,
bro.
but
That
that's a
gotta be
bad day
top 5 fumbles ever. I've
because
seen some bad.
because he because he did it kind of to himself. Oh, so and so I had a lot of questions. I was like, how did this get found out? One, and so I heard, there's somebody that there's a plan B, there's an abortion, or just something was going on with the pregnancy situation. And first I'm like, damn, so pregnancy, like, bro, you are
Yeah,
wilding, like,
he got her,
strap up or
bro.
something, or
He got
get
her
snipped.
pregnant. He got her pregnant and then he door dashed her a plan B to the office.
God
What are
damn,
you
bro. Like,
doing?
to the
DoorDash?
office? Like, you got too many connections
Yeah,
for that not to be done in another
yeah.
manner. Like,
Someone in the office saw a plan B was getting delivered to the office, saw who it was for and saw who it was from. So obviously they were talking
there
their
was,
shit to
and
someone.
so then they see it, a staffer sees it or somebody, and they're like,
Yeah.
well, this is interesting. I know that and all of a sudden they snitching. So,
Man,
like,
also if you're a solid coach or you're part of the program, you feel like you're doing a lot, and if you feel like you're underpaid and you see a random side piece is making almost 100 bands, yep,
yeah, there's something going on there.
someone's
And
telling.
here's the thing. Here's why it didn't add up to me. It didn't add up to me because I seen Lane Kiffin's DMs out there, and he
Mhm.
just got what? Did he just get the LSU job or something like that? So I
Yeah,
was like, so that isn't a deterrent enough for all of
yeah,
this to be happening. Like
no,
I
yeah,
was like, this is probably isn't the first time. There's been progressive discipline here. Usually that's how it works. Progressive discipline is like, if there's something that's happening crazy, they're going to keep it in house and be like, all right, man, you got to, like, they're not going to just especially if you've done well, you know what I mean, and you're well liked and all those things. Like they're not going to just one mistake and get you up out of there. Like that's not
Yeah,
how shit works. So
exactly.
I read this morning on God, where was it? I forget what site it was. I think it was just on X that this was there were multiple situations
Mm.
and it was to the point where it was just like, all right, man, like we're not doing this no more. And
Oh, for sure.
all the comments were like zero tolerance. You mean one, two, three tolerance? Because it was like the third time or some
Yeah,
shit
that's wild.
that he was
These,
having that there was situations with staff or something like that, or just, sexual situations with
yeah,
whatever.
these some of these coaches are wilding. Like they're for one, they're already getting a bag. You know what I'm saying? And then they're just fumbling like that. Like I don't know. That's wild to me. To
They be
fumble.
crashing. I mean, and and they be in DMs and stuff like that. And I just want people to understand too that there's other people involved. So like what
Yeah,
I feel empathetic for is the assistant coaches who now have to move their families somewhere else because of this dude's behavior. And I understand and have seen that happen very closely to me. And and people have to uproot their whole families, man. Like it's not a small thing. So this was a bigger deal. Like the collective impact that it has across his whole
no, for
coaching
sure.
staff is
Yeah, exactly.
crazy.
Not for sure.
The AD I think just got let go as well
Oh,
too.
really?
So I don't know if that was real or not, but don't quote me on that. But I saw something fly across my screen. I was like, "Ooh, that's interesting." I'm not as interested in it. I like the drama, but I'm not going to spend time in the drama. I'll put one foot in and talk about for a minute, and then I'm 2 feet up because I'm focused on these markets. I'm focused on the business.
Yep.
You know what I mean? There's just so other places that I'm trying to focus my attention and
Yep.
energy, like the Diddy situation. I ain't
Yep.
even watched the documentary yet. I lived through it. I already know, like
Yeah.
in hip hop, like I'm a hip hop head. Like so when he was being a deviant back then, I was like, and he was doing the shiny suit shit. We were making fun of him. I never fucked with Diddy like that. Like
Yeah.
we never liked him. Like I was like, bro, you're nasty. You can't rap. Like I don't like you. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been on that time forever. So I've
Yeah.
already known that he'd be doing Cast 30. Locks was talking about it back in the day. That's how they got out of their bad boy deal. He just has done so many people so dirty over the
Yeah.
years, and that's always been the narrative. So
Yeah. Man.
that I feel like that doc is just more of that pretty much.
Oh, for sure.
Like telling me so
Exactly.
I don't know. But yeah, man, the UM coach is crazy, bro. Like that's
Yeah.
unfortunate. Shout out to or hopefully the coaches can find a new place. You know what I'm saying? To like
No, yeah.
coach because all of a sudden now you ain't at Michigan no more for some of them.
Exactly.
Like
Exactly.
that's crazy. Like just like that overnight. Like I don't
Exactly.
know, man.
Bro,
I
all
feel
that.
bad for him.
No, for real.
But yeah, crashing. He crashed. He crashed. Oh, there's a picture of him, a video of him in his jumpsuit on
I see.
online going around now. Was that you seen him?
I saw the photo of him. I'm gonna keep it real. You fumbling like that and all that. Okay, I understand a crash out, but to crash out like that, bro, you went to get 3 felonies after. Nah, come on, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, you could have kept this actually pretty calm and cool.
You could have kept
Like
your
if they
sport.
would have just found out the situation, who knows what they would have done? You might have been able to, I don't know. Actually, since it was like maybe the third time, here's the kicker too, is like he he basically loses that money because it's a causable fire.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like if it was just he had a bad record or something like
Yeah.
that and they were going in another direction, they still
You
got to
still
pay
get
you the
paid.
rest of that money.
Exactly.
He ain't getting that money no more, bro. Like he didn't fumble
Exactly.
13 no more. He fumbled
Yeah.
it on the contract, but
Yep.
he ain't seen all that money yet. So he's
Exactly.
getting 50, he's not even getting he's and then now his wife is about and now she like they got their whole divorce situation going on. So like if she decides to do that, that's up to her. That's not my business. But they
Yeah.
got kids. I feel for the family.
Yep.
Like it's just it's just sad. It's really sad. And I hope people take care of their mental health and their well being out there. And hopefully, just I
No,
don't ever talk about grown folks and grown folks' business. That's not my business. What they doing is not my business. But just be safe out there, man. Like be
no,
safe out there, bro.
exactly.
I don't know. Be safe, bro. What else we got? We got damn, he crashed out, bro. That's crazy. We got market manipulation, AI bubble. Uh, what do you want to talk about? Shador. We can keep it on football. Talk about Shador. Like, so did you see the Shador shit?
Yeah, man, he's going crazy. He's going crazy, and they said he wasn't getting no he hasn't been until the last 2 weeks, he wasn't getting no reps in practice. Like, I think with someone like that where the NFL is clearly against you in the first place, for you to even slip back to the 5th round
It's
and
crazy.
every team pass on you that much to come out that the NFL is telling teams not to draft you, for you to then be last on the depth chart to get your chance to come in and, uh the first 2, 3 games, you go crazy in your second or third game and put up those number, 375
Right.
pass, 3 touchdowns, um, and a rushing touchdown. And then now everyone's talking about how he's cocky and, he needs to realize he's not that good. And he's starting the depth chart like, oh, could be a franchise quarterback. And he's always had poise like this. Man, stop it.
Yeah,
Stop.
look at yeah, it seems like the media is I'm just doing a scroll real quick. He receives the Hemi Award from the Browns this week.
Mm,
So we already knew that though. Like we have, you know where we stood on Shador.
exactly.
Um, but he got the Hemi Award from the Cleveland Browns this week, apparently. So there you go. So like, what was the situation with him in the final seconds of that game that they're supposed to win and they didn't end up winning the game?
Yeah, I mean, to have a crazy game like that, to then get the team down to the 10-yard line in the final seconds, you have one chance. Or was that for the 2-point conversion? He brought
2 point conversion, I heard. Yeah,
them down and scored. Now they just need a 2-point conversion, and they took him out for the 2-point conversion. Literally took
that's
him out
cra
and ran a
Didn't he
weak.
have like 400 yards passing or something like that? That game too.
Yes, he went
That's
crazy.
crazy, bro.
So when you're in a zone like that, like why are you taking out the best player on the field at the time? Like
Yeah,
imagine, but I feel like it was the media wasn't even really saying that was everyone else on social media like, bro, why is he not in? Like imagine if you took Tom Brady out after he had a game like that.
yeah.
Like they might fire the coach the next day.
It won't
You know
be
what I'm
good,
saying?
bro. Like
It won't be
he
good.
wouldn't
Like
be around.
coach is getting fired the next day. With him, it's just like, I don't know. They can't kind of sweep it under the rug. Like now it's I
I
don't
feel,
know.
I feel like the Browns, who have been a bad franchise ever since I've been a kid, except for the
For sure.
Bernie Kosar playoff game. I followed him back then. Ernest Brown, running back, like so. They're still bad, they finally have somebody who's actually good, like,
Yeah.
and he's going to be good.
Mhm.
I think they're gonna fumble him too, based on how he's been treated at that franchise. I wouldn't stay there. Like
For sure.
whenever it's time for me to leave, I'm out of
Yeah.
there. Like
I
first
think I
first
think
thing.
I think a bigger market team is going to try to get him in the offseason. I mean
Hmm.
they shoulda already. I mean, the Raiders were already supposedly trying to get him, and then they passed on him, but there's a lot of teams that need quarterbacks. Like,
Every team, like damn near half the league.
who just signed Phillip Rivers? The Colts?
That's what I'm saying, bro.
What is
Cam
he,
Newton sitting right
45?
there.
45?
Cam
Like, where
Newton
do
sitting right there, even like even
man,
him.
but
Like I'm not saying it should be him. I'm just saying like there's
no,
other options. Like what are we
exactly.
doing?
Exactly. It's like, let's go get Phillip Rivers. Who thought of him? Like,
Philip Rivers damn near my age.
well,
Like shit. I
there's
might.
still videos of Cam Newton working out every day. There's still videos of Kaepernick
Yeah.
working out every day, or just go get another good backup quarterback. Like, what are we doing?
Philip Rivers is crazy. He ain't gonna make. Is he really? If he's really playing, like bro, he's not gonna make it through a game, bro. He's gonna get cracked,
No,
and it's gonna be over
no,
real
no.
fast. I'm
Over.
just calling that.
No,
I know because I am that
his
age. I
helmet's
still
gonna be
try to.
crooked. He's gonna have grass in it. It's gonna be some little giant shit.
he, he about to get popped, boy. He
He's
about to
gonna be out
get
there.
popped.
His vision's nasty now. He's gonna be out there with a water boy helmet, the one line.
he gonna he gonna have the first visor that has bifocals.
He's gonna have a thick ass lens, and they're gonna zoom in.
You-
It's gonna be
Camera
popped out
zooms in,
like
his eyeballs is all big. He be like,
be like
oh,
Snake Eyes off Harlem Nights. His shit. Yeah, I can't wait for that.
Oh man, I might just tune in just to see that, man, for real.
I just want to see what the prescription is. He gonna be out there icy hot prescription. Yeah, it's over.
I might just tune in just to see that, man. That's crazy. That dude is old as hell. He don't need to be out there. Speaking of old as hell, Rich Paul was talking crazy about the Lakers on the new podcast with Max Kellerman. Max Kellerman was talking crazy too about Stephen A. Like, there's a lot of
Mhm,
talk going on. There's a lot going on like
mhm,
right now, and Giannis getting ready to leave. Like, we got stuff happening in the NBA. I feel like an OKC so good. I don't think the league is going to stay this way. This happened when the Lakers won the championship in that next year, and Bron and them were going crazy. And
mhm.
he hit that three in the corner. This is actually, I think, at OKC. He hit a three in the corner, does the turnaround Steph thing, and he goes running back. I was like, these niggas ain't losing for a long time. Like, it
Oh
was
yeah,
just like, they going to run away with this. And then that's when the Harden trade, like literally that week, the Harden trade to Brooklyn happened. Harden, Kyrie, and Kevin KD.
mhm.
I feel like something like that's going to happen.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
we're on the precipice of some team with Giannis or somebody getting stacked and
yep.
being like, nope, this team now is probably going to be a
Oh
contender.
yeah, for
Because
sure.
right now, I don't see anybody. The Spurs might have the best chance, in my opinion, to beat
Hey,
OKC.
the Spurs look good, but also it comes down to like what's going on with Wemby? Wemby ain't played in weeks.
He's about to play Sunday,
Is
I
he?
think,
Is he?
or this weekend, Saturday. Yeah, he's supposed to play
Yeah.
Saturday against OKC.
Okay.
So
Do
we'll
you
see.
do you feel like the I know, years ago, it's like, oh, they're a super team. Like you ain't they're linking up. Yeah, no one's beating them. Do you think the super team era is over? Like with
Yeah, yeah,
because coming OKC, I mean they have Shea, but I wouldn't consider anyone else on their team just like an elite superstar. Like it's not like how even like LeBron and Luca. If this would have happened, you know, uh, 5, 10 years ago, it's like, oh shit, they're giving the ring now. Like when
yeah,
LeBron and D Wade linked up, it was like, damn, the league is in trouble.
yeah. The reason why I think you can't do that anymore is one, because of the aprons, but also just the players are better now.
Mhm. No,
Like,
exactly.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
be real. It's not because of your one, two, and three. It's because your seven, eight, and nine are better than they were in that era and
yeah,
any era before. Like,
yeah,
that's why, to me,
yeah, for sure,
like,
sure.
Sean Livingston was good, but I mean, Isaiah Joe might be better than, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, there's guys that are just better. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
shit. I mean, I think the Lakers have a fairly deep squad. I think the Warriors even got Patrick. What's the dude coming out hooping? Like, Patrick, what's his name? Patrick Spencer,
Oh
Spencer or
yeah,
Spencer, whatever.
yeah, yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
he comes out and he gets 17. Like,
Yeah.
who is that dude?
Lacrosse.
You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
lacrosse player. He was the number one lacrosse player in the nation. That's crazy.
He's cold though, you know?
Nice,
And so,
nice. Yeah.
like, so you have so many guys who are good, and I just don't feel like spending all your money on the top three guys, maybe the top two, and
Hmm.
then buy quality role players, man. Like, buy quality role, and that's even. And I keep going back to Lakers because Austin Reeves has the best contract in the league by far. I mean, he's getting
Yeah.
what, 13 mil this year, like, and
Yeah. Facts.
he's playing at an all-star level, and so, or
So,
was. I
so
mean, he's
who do you?
been.
What do you think the Lakers are missing right now? Do you think right now they're a championship caliber team, or are they missing one piece still?
Uh, Man, how much time do you have? I think they need a quick version is I think they need an athletic wing. I think I love AR. I think if they're gonna continue with AR, I think he needs to come off the bench and play a Manu Ginobili role. They can't play Braun and Rui at the same time. Those are too much slow feet. Too many.
Mhm.
You got Luca, AR, Braun, Rui. There's too many slow feet out there. Like, you,
Yeah.
Braun does a good job of being in position. Luca does as well. Luca's taken actually more charges than he ever has this year. So he's doing what he can. But, like, bro, when guards see that lineup, good ones, they're
Yeah.
like, shit, you just
Oh,
seen it. You saw it in real time.
watch
Like, so
watching their game against the Spurs. Was that yesterday? Day before?
that
Um,
was
2 days
Tuesday, I
ago.
think, or Wednesday.
Yeah, yeah.
Wednesday.
Watching
Tuesday?
their game against Spurs. I think that they are too high of an IQ team and have too many leaders to have so much of a lack of leadership right now. I think that there's certain
Hmm.
plays that like there's too many defensive errors going on in the middle of all that, and they're a high IQ team. Even Marcus Smart and Rui, like those are high IQ guys. But I feel like
Hmm.
some like they'll do dumb ass plays defensively,
Hey,
and no one
I'm gonna have
says
to stop you real quick. I don't consider. I've been watching Rui. That nigga ain't a high IQ player, in my opinion. I think he's a second slow on a lot of things. When you play fast, athletic teams that move fast, he's a second slow on a lot of things. He's a very
Look,
dependable. He's a great shooter. He does a lot of things really well, in my opinion. But like,
but LeBron and Luca are top 5 IQ guys in the league each.
yeah, 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 and smart,
Smart is a high IQ guy.
and they
Also,
are. I mean,
AR is a high IQ guy, and then I'm saying Rui at least understands. There's some guys in the league that are just athletic as shit, and it's like, bro, get him
yeah,
out of
Rui
there.
knows where he's at, but he ain't
Yeah,
gonna make no plays for you. He had six
no, no, no,
points
for
and
sure,
zero, zero,
no,
and
for
one.
sure,
Like, my
for
bro,
sure.
I need something more out of you. I need you to go. Jake Laravia does it. Like he'll see something and he'll cut and be like, oh, and then all of a sudden a play happens. I'm like, yeah, that wasn't scripted. That was just him doing stuff because he
No,
understands
yeah.
like where to be in
I
court
think
awareness.
you as the
I don't
coach,
know.
like maybe I don't want to put it on JJ, but if you got a guy like
I
LeBron on the
do.
team or something, like you got to get on their tops. Like there's no reason. It's college shit. If you score, why is the other team throwing the ball over your head because no one's getting back on D, or why is there no communication and no help to helper, and you got LeBron and Luca on your team?
In my opinion, here's what fixes the Lakers short term. Like Rui has to go to the bench and come off the bench and replace Braun. You can't have both of them at the same time out there, or maybe Braun comes off the bench. I don't care which one, but they both can't be in the same starting lineup. Smart goes in the starting lineup. AR has to come off the bench. You pick up a defensive wing, trade Gabe, trade because they have the least bench scoring in the league. Like they just have to figure something out and move AR to the bench, in my opinion, and him play the Manu Ginobili role because his ceiling defensively with Luca out there and 40-year-old, the oldest player ever to play in the NBA, like you can't have all of them out there. That's too much
Yeah,
liability if you want to win a championship. You can win regular season games though, because they
yeah.
score like they drink water. Like they're gonna score the basketball.
I think right now they can make some moves to get good players that can help them off some weak ass teams right now. Like right now, you can make a move to pick up someone off the Kings right now, or
Hmm.
or even off the Hornets or something like Lamelo, Miles Bridges, um, Zach Levine. I mean, I don't know if they'll go for a guy like DeMar right now, but um,
Yeah,
there's
I
players
think
you
they
can.
just it can't be sexy guys. No, no Diddy. Um, but it's got to be someone who's willing to accept their role because Luca can score. Luca has the highest first quarter scoring in the league. Like that
Yeah,
dude is coming out and giving you 20 off rip. Like so they can manage if they have him out there and Braun, they're good on the scoring side. They're going to be able to get points or manufacture points with Aiton. Aiton's playing really well. So get a smart out there and get a defensive dog that can move around and does a lot of stuff. Vando's not good enough because he can't do anything offensively. Like teams are literally leaving him wide open. Like you can't play that guy. Unless he's
I
going to make shots all of a sudden.
yeah. I think they need another guy like and Marcus Smart is kind of like that guy, but I think like even like with the Warriors, like Gary Payton is the gritty guy that they need on.
Yep,
They need a player like that where it's like
like
it's
that. And
he'll
here
not. Yep.
you want to know something? They have that guy sitting on the bench. He's a rookie. His name is Thorough. Now, is he all the way there yet? No. But his body and his frame and what he can do, I've seen it. I'm like, he needs to play. You need to play Nick Smith Jr. You have
Mhm.
guys that actually can do some things. Nick Smith Jr. is going to go out there and he's going to give you buckets. I know one thing for sure. He's jittery and he's going to get in the paint. He's going to make shit happen. You got Jake Laravia. Play your young guys, man. Play your
Yeah.
young guys who play with some fervor. That's all. Like I think they're fine. They're 17-7. They're in a good spot. Like they're
Yep.
gonna make some moves. I'm not worried about them. I just AR is just a tough one because you know what he does really well and he's very good and I like him and I think he's cold. I just think that he can play if he plays a Manu Ginobili role, I think with this current team and then he'll get paid um and go somewhere or whatever or stay, whatever. But play a
So
Manu Ginobili role with this team.
for sure, I think with the way he's been playing, can you package him? Would you trade him and put him in a package when you're picking up new guys? Because the thing about it is, if you're trying to add guys around the guys you already have, you're gonna have to give up somebody.
if he's willing to play a Ginobili role, I'm not trading him. I'm trading Rui, and we'll see what Braun wants to do. And I'm trading Gabe, and I'm trading Dalton, I'm trading Max Kleber, and I'm getting a wing that can do some things, and then go from there and see. And then next year might be different. But AR has been there the whole time, and what people don't also want to mention is he's been under Braun's mentorship this whole time, man.
Yeah, for
Like
sure.
Braun picked him off the bench when he was a rookie and they were losing. He's like, "Hey, come shoot with me." You know what I'm saying? Like he's taken him under his wing this whole time, and I feel like that means something in the NBA. You know, like I don't think you trade a guy like that personally, who's who's shown his loyalty to you, and he's cold. But it's just like it's just you gotta like Manu Ginobili played that role, and we all look up to that dude.
Yeah. Yep.
You don't have to start, man. You don't have to be that guy. Like we still can respect your game. You don't got to score 30. We know you can score 30. Braun can score 30 right now if he wanted to. Like like but Luca, you already got a guy that can do that. Be
Yeah.
a star in your role. That's how you win a championship, just like
Right.
OKC. They got a
Right.
lot of guys that can score 30.
Absolutely.
Chet can give you 25 a night.
Yep.
Easy. So, I don't know. OKC's changing the league. Shout out to them, man. I don't see them
Sure.
losing anytime. I don't
Facts.
know. Well, Spurs maybe, Wemby, but
Yeah.
yeah. What's up with you? What's up with your Warriors, man?
Bro, that's you already said it, bro. We got lacrosse players playing and that ain't nothing against him. He's nice, but it's like, come on, man. Like they're just missing some pieces. I think it gets to the point where it's like if Steph's not dropping 40, what can you do? Like it's other teams when they're playing certain teams, like it's just face guard Steph. Like they play the Wolves tonight, and Jaden McDaniels is gonna face guard Steph the entire game.
He
And
sure is.
and
You
that's
about to
all
have
it
that
is. And
brother
it's
in
like, okay,
jail.
we want B Pod to shoot fucking 10 threes tonight, or we want one of these guys Kaminga to come in and force some shit. It's just like I think that they still have like they have role players. Role players just don't want to have that role yet. Like B Pod wants to
Yeah.
get it's Kaminga wants to get
B-Pod
buckets.
looks like he's trying to get his money, bro. I'm like,
Yeah,
man, I don't know. You can play a
B Pod
role.
B Pod wants 100 M's right now. He's trying to get a
I feel
contract now. So it's like I think, but also Steve Kerr allows that. Like he
him.
he is putting Steph on the bench at the same time every single game and having them sit. The Warriors start every game the same, up 8-12. Steph, you're coming out at the 3-4 minute mark. Boom, the other team goes on a run. He's coming back in the 7 minute mark of the second quarter, and by that time they're already down 9-10. He does
Yeah.
the exact thing, and it's like you need other guys out there. Like it's just I don't know what they're trying to do. I told you in the offseason they should have tried to get Michael Porter. They should have tried to get another guy that's elite and isn't in that role yet. And then now you see what Michael
hmm
Porter's that's
Yeah, Michael Porter, I said it on here. I think he's giving you 25 easy. Like that brother
easy.
scores.
But that's the
Now,
thing. They should have tried to get him in when they were talking about they're making pushes to try to get KD again, Paul George. It's like, no, try to get Michael Porter. You can actually get him right now, and he's going to average dub for you. And instead, they're just like, nope, we
hey,
got
you know who they could go after is look at the Sixers roster, man. McCain's back finally. I
yep.
like their roster, man.
No,
They're
yeah,
good.
for sure.
Like
For
I don't
sure.
know how the Lakers beat them at their place. That's what makes me interested. Is like, yes, the Lakers looked bad the other night, but they just went out on an East Coast trip and beat the
Yep.
Sixers at their place. Like that's a better team than that Spurs team, in my opinion,
Yeah.
right now,
Speaking of
based on what they
Sixers,
have.
I think that I don't know if someone else wants Embiid, but he didn't look good with them. He did not look.
No,
He did not.
I agree.
He
I
looked.
agree.
He didn't look in really basketball shape like that. He didn't. He looked slow. He looked a step behind, and he does not look good playing with Maxey and with Edgecombe and with
I
PG for them.
agree.
And it's like that. I don't know. Like and the way he plays, you can't put him on some of these teams that want to run and gun either. So you got
Mhm.
to find that might be a trade thing that comes up too. Because
Yeah. I mean, man, what if the Sixers traded Embiid for Giannis? Because Giannis ain't staying he's getting traded somewhere.
oh, for sure.
So what if Giannis went to the Sixers, bro? Like, I think Giannis is going to go somewhere where they're not reporting. They're reporting Miami right now. They're reporting, well, the Golden State. So there was something that said Golden State's not willing to separate from Draymond Green's contract for nobody, but they will for Giannis. I'm like, yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
ain't nobody taking him right now, bro. I'm sorry.
Exactly.
You know, you stuck with him.
Yeah, man.
Um, Dallas, like, so for all the down, like negativity and stuff around the Lakers, and I feel bad. I'm like, man, but we could be Dallas. Like,
Oh yeah,
Dallas is down. Dallas and the Clippers, two
bad,
teams that everyone said was going to win a championship or be in contention, is just down
bad,
terrible right now, bro.
bad.
It's bad. It's
For real.
bad. It's bad. But yeah, so here's the brackets. Who do you think's going to win the whatchamacallit?
The Cup,
Here's the bracket. Yeah.
man. It's about to
Who
be
you
the
got?
Thunder.
You got Thunder and Spurs. They blew the Suns out, and then you got Magic and Knicks. Man, Magic.
The, the,
If you get Magic and OKC in there, man,
the thing about
that
the
might be a
Thunder
good little game.
Man, the thing about the Thunder is they still have like that college mindset. Like they're still trying to prove themselves. Like
Yeah,
they're not taking nights off. There's other, really good teams where it's like, oh, so back to back, we're taking tonight off and we'll pick back up next week. Nah, they are getting
nah,
to it. They're getting
they
to
getting
it.
after it, bro.
Yeah, man. They're looking
they,
like an elite college team. They're looking like old school Kentucky when they're
yeah,
beating everybody like that. And they're asking them like, hey, Chet, are you motivated, for the cup? He's like, if there's bread involved, yes. I'm not trying to,
Chet is a fool. I love Chet.
they're a young team. They still, I mean, you can tell from, after their post game interviews, they still got that college mindset
Yeah,
atmosphere. It's fun playing
yeah,
on that team.
yeah.
And with the
Well,
NBA,
they got to have some fun. No disrespect to
yeah,
OKC, but they in Oklahoma City.
facts.
And from what I heard from ex Sonics players back in the day, they were coming back to Seattle a lot. I'll put it that way.
No, yeah, facts.
But and that's what makes it hurt. Like this is supposed to be my team
Yep.
anyway. But yeah, I think I'll be hate watching and trying to see if the Spurs can get it done and the Magic can get it done. I need D Bang. Shout out to D Bang. I need him to I need him to show out, man. He's been showing out. He's been hooping, bro. Like D Bang's been going crazy. Is Paulo gonna be back? Hopefully by that game, maybe.
Paul is back.
He
Yep.
oh he is back. Okay, so he's
Paul
got to
played the
fit.
other day. Yep.
He's got to fit back in, and so I think that there's teams that can challenge OKC. I think they're peaking right now.
Mhm.
I do, a lot can happen in a season, so I'm not handing them the crown just yet.
Sure.
I've seen this before, and I've seen them get beat in 2016. So I've seen it, and I've seen it not happen. But I mean, all signs point to them. They're the best in the league right now. They're doing unbelievable shit. Shout out to them. Um, what else we got, man? Damn. Market manipulation. What'd you see in the AI bubble? Is AI in a bubble?
Um, no, I don't think so. I think that if you see a couple red patterns for, this month or the last month, then yeah, but we're talking 2030. This shit is everything's cheap right now. I think
Yeah.
like we were talking about earlier, even other tech stuff like Nvidia is gonna take back off. OpenAI, when they go public, it's over. Like it's about to be
Hmm.
its valuation is gonna be ridiculous. Crypto with
Yeah.
Coinbase, that's gonna go crazy. I don't think it's it's a bubble because we're still so early on. Like we're nowhere close to where we're about to be on AI.
Yeah. No, I agree. And I was listening to something the other day. Look at this. So this is NVIDIA today, actually, and what it's been doing today. But let's go to the 1 month. So 1 month, 6 month. Yeah, I agree. Look at this, man. It's had a great year. NVIDIA's had a great year. They went from, what is that? 101, low 100s to 200. Like it's 2x this year, for the most part. And like, that's pretty good for a lot of people. And it's taken a little contraction right here, retracted a little bit. But yeah, I agree. Well, I don't think we're in a bubble. I do. One thing I heard the other day that was interesting is that we're so early still, it might not be NVIDIA, or I'm sorry, it might not be OpenAI that's the winner.
Mm.
Right now they're in the lead, but like Gemini is doing good things. Claude and Anthropic is doing good things, with Google, or I'm sorry, with Amazon. And so I think that like there might be another language model that comes out that does everything really well because all of them do something well. But
Yep.
like I go to, for example, I go to Sora, like I just sent you that video. I made that on Sora. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And I can make really fun, dope videos on Sora. So text to video for them is really good. I
Mhm.
use ChatGPT for kind of like everything. Gemini, in my opinion, does the best text to video though, like the most cinematic, people talk well, like the movements are good. Um, and it's attached to Google. And Nano Banana is really dope.
That's what I
Like
was gonna.
I just made
Yeah.
actually something with that. So like
Mm,
that Gemini is coming, bro. No Diddy. Like they're pause. Like they are coming, pause.
no, yeah.
So Anthropic and Claude, like that's good for people. Oh, ChatGPT has the Zillow integration though. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? So like that's like
Yep.
for people that want housing data, like there you go. They have a Zillow integration. So like they all do different things really well.
Yep.
And there's other ones out there. Grok. Oh, Grok. Grok. What Grok does really well, what I use that for is the Imagine. So like I'll take a picture, any picture, and pop it in the Imagine, and it'll automatically put motion on that picture. So you can take
Mhm.
old pictures of people, whatever, and it'll do that. That's how I'd be sending like memes about, Michael Jordan putting a crown on LeBron's head. Like, and it don't got a lot of copyright issues over there. Like they just
Yeah.
let you do kind of whatever. Like I'm like,
Yeah.
damn, y'all ain't stopping me from doing nothing. Like,
Oh yeah.
so I don't know, man. It's crazy times. We're about to have robots coming soon, AI
No.
agents.
Facts. Yeah.
Um, yeah, robots are here though. They're going to be here probably 3 to 5 years, is what I'm told by
Sure.
someone in the AI field that
Yeah.
owns a business in the AI field. We're
Yeah.
about 3 to 5 years out. That's crazy.
Mm.
I want me a robot. Hey, can robots say? Can a robot save messages if it's a bad one? Like,
Mm.
could it save a Sharon more? You know what I'm saying?
No.
Maybe they'll buy
Yeah.
a little bot.
Facts.
And that's your little side, like or
For
whatever.
real.
And at least you just yeah, both of y'all can have a side. It don't got to be just the man. Like I'm just saying, maybe you got an AI side and
No.
a
Yeah.
bot, and
Facts.
that's just what you do. Like I'm just
Man.
being. I'm not even trying to. I'm being dead real, man. Like
Yeah.
it could save some situations, man.
No. Yeah.
Um,
I don't know. I seen iRobot. I'm staying clear of them.
there's that one movie. I think it's Megan Fox in it or something. I ain't seen it yet, but it's a lot of people talking about it.
No.
How the
Yes.
AI goes
Yeah.
rogue.
Yep.
But you got
Yep.
a lot of people like, tapping in with the AI with the mental health and stuff like that. So there's all kinds of ways
No.
that people use it. So
For
I
sure.
don't know. Yeah, in the crypto world too, like there's a lot of manipulation going on. Like, the AI bubble thing. The reason why they're saying it's a bubble is because Nvidia makes the chips, then they sell them, and
Mm.
then they sign a contract with somebody else, and there's only like few companies, and then they buy them back, and then they sell, and then they use the product, and then now they
Yep.
buy it. You know what I mean? It's just this like they're all just shuffling money amongst each other, basically.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
people are like, yeah, the minute that this innovation stops or it stagnates a little bit, people might not be as interested because
Yeah.
the next models aren't as good or the next models aren't showing so much innovation.
Mhm.
I just don't think that that's going to be the case until we have like robots and stuff like that. I
Yeah.
think that
Exactly.
it's just going to continue to go and go and go. So I think we're fine for the next 3 to 5 years personally.
No, for
But
sure.
let's see. Oh yeah, crypto market. There's a lot of stuff happening in the crypto market. Maybe we can go back to it at another time. But like I want to just quickly talk about the bank because I think people need to see where is it at? Where are we at? Ism? No. People need to see this. PNC. This is what it was. So PNC who's a bank, launches direct crypto trading through Coinbase. So PNC is an actual bank, and banks now are able to, uh, you know, I guess on their platforms, hold Bitcoin, spot Bitcoin, trade Bitcoin. Like that's huge from your
Oh,
bank. Like, so that's a lot. So PNC is the first company that jumps in, and I'm just saying, like, that's the only way they're going to be able to compete with a Coinbase who gives me a debit card and gives me Bitcoin back on every single purchase.
exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't see how banks are going to. I've already made $50 back in Bitcoin, like, no, $40 back in Bitcoin just off of buying things I'm already buying. Like,
Yep.
it's, it's a cheat code. It's a life hack. So I don't know how they're going to do that. This is another one, so Coinbase and PNC. So 410 billion PNC bank partners with Coinbase. So that's a big one. Why? This is another thing we were talking about earlier is the ISM and the business cycles. So
Mhm.
above 50 is where typically the cycle goes. So this is all the way from 2013, top in 2014, dips back down, and the red is the Bitcoin price. So above 50, you're doing well. Business cycle, boom, comes back down. Business cycle, COVID, business cycle. Of course, we all know that went even higher up to 60 something, boom. And we have yet to even really tap above 50, except for just a small little time right there over the last, I don't know, since 2022.
Mhm.
So, because we've been in quantitative tightening, they just started something, they just ended quantitative tightening. So that means that they're going to start injecting money into the markets, which means that there's going to be more money in the markets. This one says the Purchasing Managers Index, the PMI, is the longest contraction phase in history, lasting 3 years to date. So we're in interesting times, and I just don't think it's going to last very much longer. I am very bullish for actually 2026,
For sure.
um, personally. So that's why I think the market's going to go. I mean, we can go into more depth, but those are just some kind of overlaying, like general things. What else we got? Oh, is 100 million enough money?
Yes, man. I mean, Odell's comments about 100 mil ain't enough to, have generational wealth and keep everything afloat. That's crazy. I think 100, bro, 100 mil. What? I think if someone says that, like that's just all mindset, or you need to get into um some new circles. Like you need to be around new people that change your mindset and put you on with new stuff. And you need to be in a new environment. Maybe it's because you still like are trying to play and be on a roster, maybe or something. But you need to get in an investment. If you got 100 mil, you need to be in investment mode. Like there's that's 100 mil is going a far 5 mil, 10 mil is going a long way for you to set up. You buying real estate, you buying cash flowing businesses. Um, man, come on now. Like that's going far.
I I understand. He's when you get to that level, I have to imagine you live in a bubble. Not that comment reeks of him living in a bubble. I don't know how much the amount he said or whatever. I didn't see him say. I didn't read the article, but just the sentiment of it is 1 million is life changing money. $100,000 is life changing money. Like it doesn't matter. Everyone's different, but also like you can take that and then level up using a play or paying off your debt. Like being debt free is a life changing thing. Like there's so many different
Yep.
ways that you can do this. So I just disagree. But I think so. Mello, I think I saw him break it down on his podcast.
Mhm.
What he was trying to say, which is, yeah. So if you have that 100 mil, let's say you have that 100 mil, you're already paying at least 35% in taxes. So take out 350. What is that? You said 100 mil. Take out, I don't know, 35 million is already off the table. So so now you're sitting there with 75 million. Is
Mhm.
that right? Yeah. So now you got 75 million. Some of that has to go to your agent because they did that. So now you got taxes out the way. What are they taking? 4%, 5%? I don't know what the rate is. So now from that 75, let's say it was, I'll just do my math, quick math, 10, 7, da, da, da. Let's say you're now down to about 65 million. Let's say it's 10 million or something. I'm just spitballing here. So you basically have half of it. And then you got fees and all those other things you're gonna have to pay,
Yep. Yep.
for whatever.
Yep.
So now let's just say you have 50 million. And then you got to buy a house and you got to take care of moms. You got to do all of these things. You still have more than enough money, but you also have to pay taxes every year. That's not just a one-time thing. So
Yeah.
that's what I think he's getting at, which is like, oh, I can't live like I have 100 million. Well, no shit. You just didn't do the
Yeah.
math. You just didn't do the
Yeah.
work and really like put your money in places and vehicles where it can still grow so that
Exactly.
you have 100 mil, not right now, but in time from now. And that's what we're going to be talking with. We talked about that with Chad actually on here.
Yeah. That's
So go back and
previous.
check that video out.
Yeah, that's just when you learn from players before you. Like, learn if you're
Hmm.
getting those type of contracts and you have those type of endorsements, that's when you know Braun, take some shit
Hmm.
from his playbook where it's like, as I'm playing, I need these people around me so that as I'm getting paid or as this is coming in monthly, it's going into these investments that line up with my values. It might be real estate, it might be a startup company, it might be these things, but now by the time you're done playing or during an injury, whatever, you have this portfolio so that you can still live. If your goal is to live that same lifestyle, okay, well, what is your investments? What are you putting your money into so you can live that lifestyle when you're done playing? That's how I'll look at
Yeah,
it.
there's you. So I'm gonna do the math here. So let's say you had 40 million. I'll just do that. 40 million and times 0.05, that's 5%. So you can put your money in a interest bearing account, low 5%. That's 2 million a year passive. So when we talk about diversifying now, someone might not want to put, all that money in there. They might put half of that. All right, put 20 million. So like let's say you have your 60 or 50. Let's say you have 50 left over from that 100 million. Put 2 million
Yep.
even, or no, 20,
Yep.
sorry. Put 20 of that into an 5% interest bearing account. That's still 1 million passively every year. Then you have real estate. Then you have Bitcoin or investment or I actually would say S&P 500. Just put your money in the S&P 500 equity fund and just let it go. Like, because you're going to
Yeah.
get maybe 10 to 10%, maybe if you're lucky, but at least 5 to 10% on that. Like you can, and you're basically living passively with $3 to $4 million to $5 million a year. So don't tell me that's not enough to live. It might be for your lifestyle that you chose and you did, but you did that without because you're living above your means versus living below your means.
For sure.
Um, so I would say like live a little bit below your means, and then you
Exactly.
can so that you can invest and continue to live a happy life.
Exactly.
Um, so yeah, that's how I mean, I just think that there's ways that you can do that. That this is not financial advice, obviously. Maybe I need, it is at the bottom. There is no financial advice here. I am not a financial investor. Don't listen to me. Everything goes to zero. I'm a degenerate. So don't listen to me. Everything goes to zero. But anyway, at least with the crypto stuff, and everything, but there's, there's ways that you can manage that. So when he said that, I just was like,
So come on
you need
now.
to find new friends, brother.
Facts. Facts.
Um, so giveaway, and I know we guys start getting ready to head out. I know I do. So we do have a giveaway, and I'm gonna do a separate video on this, but I'm just gonna show you what we have. We have the 253 City of Destiny hats. This brim is actually like suede, it's fire. So we have that. So shout out 2v3, the 2v3 City of Destiny cap. I got two of those, so I'm gonna be giving two of those away. You can follow him on Instagram as well. I'm going to have another video that basically just shouts this out. Second thing is I have an ETC hoodie giveaway. This is a rare joint. Here, I'll just see about here. So that was released about this time last year. They did a holiday drop, and these are still going to be in the bags. And I've never worn it. They've never been worn. Nothing. They're brand new. So we're gonna be giving those three pieces out, and all you're gonna have to do is follow us on YouTube, subscribe, follow us on Instagram, and I'm gonna have you comment probably on both of them or something. And whoever does, we're gonna send them out to you. They're yours. I'll tell you the sizes in this in the next video, but I think it's a large. So if you wear a large hoodie, like, or if you want to use it for a gift for somebody, you can re-gift it for a white elephant. I want to get this out there as soon as possible, so you can do that if you need to, because I know that that's the thing. Um, so we got the giveaway. What else?
Uh,
Oh, put me on. I'll just start it. Nas and DJ Premier just dropped an album. This is for Nas and DJ Premier. I want to just tell them, brothers, man, thank you very much. Nas and DJ Premier. Nas is the GOAT. Nas has been rapping for 30, almost 40 years. Like, he's been rapping for 30 plus years for me, and he sounds, and I've heard different takes. I've heard someone say that he sounds like Sonic's Patrick Ewing. All right, cool. That's you. But he made this album, him and Preem made this album for people, because back when I grew up with hip hop, we didn't care what anybody thought. They'd be like, I don't like that. I'm like, that's cool, I like it. So that was the essence of like what we were on. We didn't care. No one was listening to it. So we didn't care what people thought. Like
Yep.
we knew that it was for us. They made that song for me. Like, and that's what I felt this album was like for me. So I don't care if nobody likes it. I don't want you to like it.
Yeah.
They made it for me. And I'm like, yeah, it just sounds like that. It feels like that. I was actually really nervous. I'm gonna be honest, I was nervous because DJ Premier is one of my favorite hip hop producers ever. Nas is my favorite MC ever. And for them, I used to, so I'll put it this way. I used to make blank CDs, bro, because I did mixtapes. I'd make a blank CD, right? And I wouldn't even record nothing on it. And I would put Nas and DJ Premier and I would make up an album name and I would give it to people, give it to my boys. And they'd be like, oh shit, this came out. When this come out? Because I always had the new shit. And they'd be like, oh, what? And then they put it in. There's nothing on there. I used to trick people because I always wanted to see that happen, but I
Yep.
never, that was back with blank CDs,
Yeah.
bro. So this album, man, I've been waiting 2 years for it. And it's everything I thought it was gonna be, and it sounds exactly how I want it to be. But the Wale album is my favorite album of the year. Shout out to them. Clips, obviously. This has been one of my favorite years of hip hop in a long time. Old heads are putting out good music. Thank you. Thank you, Nas. Thank you, DJ Premier. Thank you, Mass Appeal. Thank you, Nas, for doing the Mass Appeal drops the whole year. Like, yeah, man. Just I'm gonna leave here and I'm gonna go listen to it all night and all weekend long. And yeah, that's my put me on, man. What you got?
Shoot, I mean, by the time this episode drops, what's gonna be next week? Shit, Anthony Joshua, man, Anthony Joshua, Jake Paul. By the time this
Is that
drops,
fight next week?
yep, next weekend. So
Who you got? Who you got winning?
what? I got Joshua doing him bad, but I'm here for it. Yeah, this. Come on, now, Joshua is that guy. Him getting Joshua didn't look right the last fight, but at the end of the day, man, he's still that guy, and it's gonna get ugly like that. Yeah, man, just tune in.
Is that Friday? Is that Friday on Netflix
I
or
believe so. Yeah,
Saturday?
I believe
Is it the 19th, I think?
it's the 19th, so I believe it's Friday. Yep.
Oh, what? That's on a Friday, bro? Golly, it's
What?
about to
Going
get
down. Fight night.
crazy.
It's going down.
Ooh, hey, we're gonna do an episode that day too. So
Yeah, it's going down.
we're gonna see.
Yep,
Ooh, what happens if? What would you do if Jake Paul knocks him out?
bro. I don't know. If that happens, we'll talk about it. I'll have my thoughts.
I think he might have picked on the wrong boxer this time, though. Anthony
Yeah,
Joshua is a big man, and he's a very good boxer, and
for sure.
he can take a punch. Oh, did you see the UFC fight? The UFC fight last week?
Which one?
Uh, it was the featherweight uh championship, and I forget the dude's names. But they're both. I know who they are, but like I forget their names. Bro, one of the best fights of the year, in my opinion.
Mm,
And then the championship fight. I don't want to spoil it, but it ends in a manner that I couldn't watch over and over. They showed it over and over and I couldn't watch it, but it was unfortunate, but also interesting and
yeah.
nasty at the same time.
Mm,
But yeah, the co-main event, one of the best fights.
mm.
I think dude had won like 8 straight or he'd been really dominant. And he's a champion. I think he's had 4 title defenses this year. And God, I forget his name, but man, great fight. Great fight. To
I
the
didn't.
point, bro, I was doing this, bro. I was just like, I can't watch this because like dudes were getting popped and his nose was over here. And I was
Mm,
like, bro, your nose and your eye socket, I can't even see them. Like there's blood everywhere. Like I'm like, bro, this is nasty. And you're
uh,
still walking forward, taking shots.
I didn't watch the UFC because I was watching the boxing match. I was watching Pitbull Cruz and Lamont Roach.
I saw that too. I started watching that fight, but then I seen this other fight and they were going, I was
Yeah,
like, yeah, this one over here is just, there's too much going on over here, bro.
yeah.
Like, yeah, it was a good night in the UFC. I did what, who won the Roach fight?
It was a draw.
Oh, really?
I'm gonna keep it real. It was usually when you watch Pitbull Cruz's fights, he doesn't take his foot off the gas, where it's like he's coming forward the whole time. He did that for the first 4 rounds, and then he wasn't throwing anything again until like the 11th or 12th. It was weird. It was like, is he tired? Is he
Interesting.
gassed? But it was a draw. It was, and to tell the truth, I think Pitbull Cruz still should have won. It was a draw, and they took a point away from Pitbull Cruz in like the 7th or 8th round for hitting Roach like almost like the butt area, but it was like Lamont Roach like turned around and bent over and he swung and hit him and they took a point. And it was like it was one of
Yeah.
the things where you're watching like, why the hell did they just take a point? Like what the hell is going on? And that's what made it.
Yeah.
Someone had Cruz winning, the other two had a draw, and it's because of that point. So it was like,
That's nasty, bro.
yeah,
That's nasty. But hey, I'll tell you what though. I would go I will say it's worth going back and watching that fight, the UFC
okay,
fight from
yeah,
last
I'm
weekend.
gonna check it out.
It's worth the time to go watch that fight.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm glad I chose correctly that night because I was tweeting about it. I was just sitting there
yeah.
going, that might have been the best. It was one of those ones where he picked dude up and walked him to the middle of the ring and just looking around and just
Oh yeah,
I was like, yo, this fight is
oh yeah. Check it
OD.
out.
Like, and you know what? Dude got right back up and I was
Oh
like,
yeah,
yo, this fight is insane. Like
yeah,
one of the better ones I've seen this year. Seen a lot of great fights this year. Shoot, we had Bud beating Canelo this year. Like Bud gave
yeah.
Canelo a beat down this year. There's a
No,
lot of dope shit that happened this year, bro. Shit, we started this podcast, man. It's crazy to think about. Like February, man. It was dark and just coming in here and just like,
yep.
all right, let's hit record and go. Like, um, and yeah, I think on the YouTube channel, shout out to I don't know if we're there yet. Last time I looked, over the course of all of them, we had about 40,000 views. Um, yeah, so shout out to everybody tapping in, man. Like it's dope, and I know that there's things that we can do to grow it, but it's a slow growth thing. It's a brick by brick thing. It's not supposed to be for quick growth, in my opinion. For me, it's just finding out what value we can give and how we can grow organically. And just want to make sure. But I already know that there's other things that we got planned, but it's just going to take some time, and I need a break. I'm, I'm tired as hell from this year, bro. Yeah, man. If nothing else, I've been on my zenith. I've been on my you know what I mean? I've been taking my zenith. I've been, I'm working on my posterior chain on my right side. I need to just, I played hoop this morning for the first time since Thanksgiving, and
Mhm.
I've been putting in some work, and I felt I left with not as much pain. So, I'm old. I'm old I'm shit. I'm older than Braun. You know what I
Oh
mean? Like
yeah,
way older than Braun.
no, yeah,
So
man.
still got a hoop though, man. So,
Yeah,
still,
I had a owner of a supplement store hit me up today, like, hey man, this has helped my mind a lot these last 2 weeks. So
hmm
need to
yeah,
get in.
it does it.
Yep.
It does it, man. When you get in that fog, like especially
Yep.
right now in the dark, like I think it definitely helps me for sure. Like so I make sure I take two little drops
I
every
do too.
morning and
I do too.
yep, two little drops and keep it moving. You know what I mean? So shout out to you and Zenith and Damn Therapy
Yep.
and
Yep.
Windermere Abode. And man, this year is dope, man. We got one more episode for this year. Um, I have some guests. I'm lining up guests for next year when we come
Yep.
back, so that we have some leeway, and we'll do that. I wanted to get them for the fall, but man, fall's been busy for me. I
For
know it's
sure.
been busy for you as well.
Yep.
And yeah, I think it's gonna be for the real estate market. I do think it's gonna be if the same, if not a little bit better.
Okay.
You heard it. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
you heard it. All right, man, you gotta get going. I'll
Yeah. I
holler
got
at you, man.
foot.
Brick by
We're
brick.
doing the toy drive. He's picking it up right now.
Oh, okay. You heard an
Yep.
old nigga voice. It's like, hey, who out there?
We're doing the toy drive and he's picking it all up right now. I'm gonna head out there.
All right, man. All
All right,
right.
man.
Y'all be good.
All right, man.
Peace.
Yep.